So I noticed lately that my engine is just a little sluggish cranking. Didn't think much of it. And then I got my weekly email from the HRV forum, and there was a question about the battery, servicing the battery. Well, I hadn't paid attention because I haven't owned a battery in so long it needed servicing, but look at that. So, we are going to dig into it today, which I've already popped this side off. And look, that cell right there is dry. That cell's got some in it, but it looks to be a smidge low maybe. That one I don't think is low. I can't get it. There we go, look at there. That one is low. That one is low. That middle one looks okay. Went got gloves on. Okay. Now, I noticed under here. Yuck. So this is nice and nasty. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the battery. I'll service it. Use brake clean and some Dielectric Grease. I'm gonna clean up the terminals, and then I'm gonna charge it in the house where I have it's basically a battery maintainer I use for my lawnmowers. But I'm gonna do that. Take it out, clean it up, service it, charge it, put it back in, and I have a function to go to with my girlfriend today to go watch her daughter do a football game, and when I get back it should be charged and I'll put it back in. Kind of excited because this is the first time I get to use my new Tekton 1/4 inch ratchet set. Let's see what happens. Yep. We'll say it doesn't look like a 14, but it could be. It is not. Not a 13. It's a 12. That's not the one I want to take off. Let's see, that's going to be, I'm just going to say 10 because everybody loves 10. All right, that's the take the negative post off first. Figure out how to get this little thing off. So, moral of the story is, I should have just pulled it off. I'm gonna put these back on so I don't drop anything in my battery. Let's see. 10mm deep. Ooh, look at that. These fancy new Tekton tools work. I have ordered quite a few of them now, and I really like them. Hope they expand their line. They don't have, everything's not made in America. Most of it's made in Taiwan. Some of it's made in America. I think they break it down on their website. How much is made in USA and how much is made in Taiwan. A couple of outlying things are made in China. But very good quality tools. I have some ratchets I got off a Mack truck that were very expensive, and I bought this whole kit for about the price of one of those ratchets. Hope you can see. Yeah, you can see. Nope. Okay, this one, the J bolt that just comes off. Man, Honda, you gotta love Honda. You just have to. Guess I'm going to. Oh, I was about to say I was gonna have to rewind the video to see where I put my bolt. All right, so everything should be loose. Ew. Let's take this out. Set it on the ground. Might as well clean all this up while I'm in here. I'll start. Hopefully I don't get it all over my camera with some break free. Make sure my glasses are pushed up. Oh, break free doesn't work upside down, in case you're wondering. Come on. Ooh. All right, let's grab a brush. Let's see if we can get in here. Get all that goop out. Yuck. It's pretty. It's got a pretty color. This is bad news. Let's see if I can get this back in there. Is metal, and that's metal, and all that under there is metal. Okay, so all I gotta do now, got a face shield, wear it. If you don't, glasses will do. See if I can get up. I can't. Oh, you can't see nothing, can you? See if I can get up in here. Get on my head. This is going to be, oops. So I'm going to take the whole bolt out of this thing so I can get the, hopefully, not tear anything up. Oh, Jesus. What the heck was that? So I just dropped something and I have no idea what oh, okay, I see. Fortunately, Hold on. Let's see, where'd you go? You were down right about. Okay, that's good enough. So we'll get up in here, clean all that out as much as I can. This ain't working. Stand by. I'm gonna try doing some WD in here, see if it'll eat some of this stuff up, and get a acid brush in here and clean it all out. This is a very poor setup for a battery terminal. It's like it's folded over, and it's hard to get a acid brush in between the two. It's hard to get. There we go. Just took a little. I don't have a terminal cleaner, or I would use that. But this is working. I'm getting in there and getting in between the two pieces of the sandwich and getting all the corrosion out of there. So there. Okay. Now, break free in there. Clean all that mess out. Okay. And leave that open so the battery well can dry out. Now this. Poke those down in there. Door's not open. Somebody wants to go somewhere. Oh. I don't have a battery. Lovely. Took me a minute. Had to go find microfiber towel. What will break free do to a battery, you ask? Well, that's what I'm here for. We're about to find out. See, we'll get this in here on the battery terminal. Try to get this right in here on the battery terminal. Let's do this.
Battery terminal cleaners. This would be a whole lot easier.
Now, what are the chances of me? I think it's better for this to be dirty than for me to knock stuff down in there while I'm trying to clean it. So I'm just going to fill it with some distilled water. see what happens. So there's, as always on the internet, there's 30 different schools of thought on how much electrolyte you should put in here. Some people say fill it up, some people say, oop, I don't want that in there. Some people say fill it to the bottom of the little plastic beavers, which is what I'm doing. Throwing it on top of everything is what I'm doing. Alright, so I've got enough in there that I'm pretty happy about how much it has in there. Now, what I'm going to do is take this inside, put it on a battery charger, and leave it for a little while. Feed my son. Go to a football game. Watch a halftime show. Come back and put the battery back in. Bonus footage. Alright, so this whole battery tray just pops right out. And I can pull that out and just ran a hose over and it's clean as a whistle. What do you know? Gotta love a Honda. Alright, so for any of you people that want to know how to charge a battery, so that's the battery. Well, there. That's the battery charger I have. I'll leave a description. I won't leave a description. I'll leave a link in the description on where you can get that. It's also, I don't know if you can see. Let's see if we can do this. Get. There we go. So it'll charge. It'll tell you if you got. It's got a safety in it in case you put them on. Put the terminals on backwards, and tells you when you're charging and when it's charged, and it maintains it. And right now, it is maintaining my lawnmower battery. So I'm going to take the black is negative, red is positive. See, it says positive real big right there. See the positive right there, and the negative right there. So I'm going to pull off the positive. Off the negative, except it's not close enough, so I'm gonna push it a little closer to this battery. Put the negative on there. That looks ready as hell. Oh god, this flashlight. Walmart flashlight. Alright, so negative on negative, positive on positive, and it is clamps reversed. Bad battery. I don't believe that. Now, I had to reset it. I just unplugged the battery charger, unplugged the terminals, all the lights went out, plugged the terminals back in, then plugged the thing back in. Now it's charging. As you can see, not by that light, but by that light right there. All right, we'll come back later and check it out. All right, it's been a couple of hours, and I think, let's see, just go on here. Probably should have paid more attention when I took that out, but it kind of fits the mold there. Yeah, I took my battery in, charged it all up. It is good to go. I'll put this down in here. Oh. Smart. before I start it, I'm going to check the voltage. 1287. So it was like 12.3, so I didn't charge it a whole lot. That's why it didn't take very long. Now, I guess I should make this a little clearer because I did not. So these little J hooks right here, they go down. Let's see if I can get this one started. Oops. Video. Okay, you see the hook goes down. The hook's right. See how it hooks right there? And then there's another one on this side. Goes down and it hooks right in there, and then you just tighten it down. So I'm gonna sit y'all back over here with that view. I'm going to put this on, run these down. These are 10s, everything's a 10. So, get my fancy new Tekton wrench. You don't have to hold the engine on with these. Just snug them up. Okay, that's not going anywhere. I'll go ahead, put this back on. Oh, I never did find it. Dropped that earlier. So, I'll put the bolt through. Hopefully, maybe. This little washer, hopefully, maybe. And then this little nut, faux show. Again, we're not trying to hold on the engine. We're just snugging it down, making sure it's not gonna move. There's a negative cable around it. Oh. That's all she wrote. It's as easy as that. Pull these off. Oh, you know what I forgot? Thank you, YouTube. Got to put this on here. There you go. We're done. There's not a whole lot going wrong with this car because it's a 2-year-old Honda. So I think I'm going to start making some videos on that car, CRV. So it needs a little bit of work. It's 2012. It's my girlfriend's car, don't tell her. I guess a smart thing would be to start the car. And since it has had the battery removed, it's probably gonna have to relearn all of its values in the computer, which means I need to take it for a test drive. So I'll give you an engine crank. There you go. That was easy. Sounds good. Sounds better than it did. All right, this time, I'm not joking this time. Y'all take care.